Today in this session, we are going to make our character dance. Yes, we are going to learn a lot of new things. We will see what are coordinates in a Scratch. We are also going to see how we can make our character jump, how we can make our character animate, how we can make our character dance. Let me show you what we are going to build today. This is my character Pico, which is going to dance. So you can see it starts, it jumps from the top, says some messages. So we will see how do we say messages, flies, excitement, a lot of excitement. Don't forget to subscribe the channel. This is what my people is also trying to say. So please don't forget to subscribe the channel. And I assure you are going to see a lot of amazing exercise and tutorials that are going to be much and far better than any of the paid courses. So without wasting any time, let's get started making this project. To get started, quickly log into your Scratch account. I believe all of you already have a Scratch account. If you do not have a Scratch account, as of now, check this video here. We have given detailed the steps how you can create a Scratch account. So quickly create a Scratch account so that you can get started. Create a new project. Okay. So when you create a new project, you always have this pussycat with you. We don't want this catty. So because you can actually dance this pussycat also is your wish. But as of now, I'm going to add a new sprite. You guys must know as of now how you can choose a sprite. You will have to click here to choose a sprite. And there I'm going to search for Pico. The name of this animation is Pico. So I will search for Pico. And I got this Pico sprite here. You can position it accordingly. If you go to costume, you will actually see that this Pico has got these 4 costumes. Pico A, B, C, and D. Pico happy, Pico very happy, Pico excited, and Pico angry. But we may need few more costumes as well. I will show you how we can add few more costumes as well. So when you go to code, what you will have to do, what do we want? We also want a backdrop. So let's select a backdrop of your choice. But yes, preferably a backdrop that is, of sort of a concert or a stage. So yes, this is the perfect backdrop that we will use. So as soon as you click on this green flag, go to events. When this green flag is clicked, what do we want? When this green flag is clicked, I want to position it probably here, so that it looks like my Pico is jumping from this location. Send it a little more above. Why do we need this? So that we can get the coordinates. Fine, looks good enough. So you can see the X and Y coordinates here. X is 19 and Y is 231. X is 19 and Y is 231. See this area where you can check the coordinates. Okay, so we have the coordinates. So 19 and 231, go to motion and go to 19 and 231 because we already positioned it at that position. So it has already taken it as a by default coordinates. So my Pico is at this location. What next? Next, I want this Pico should actually move down. This Pico should actually move down to a position and then size should increase. So what we will do, before that, it will have to glide, not go. It's a gliding effect. So glide to a position. Till which position we want to glide it, that also we will have to decide. Probably I want to glide it till this position, which is 7 and 14. So glide to 7 and 14 for 1 second. Let's run it and see if it is okay or not. Yes, it is gliding to 7 and 14. Maybe a little down is also fine. So we can make it 10 and minus 18, which is also okay. You can see according to your position. So this is how you can check the coordinates in Scratch. Okay, so glide to X, Y, 10 and minus 18, and it is working perfectly fine. Then we want its size to increase a little bit. How we can change the size? Size is related to looks. So where we will have to go? We will have to go to looks and change size. So set size to maybe 200. This is the 100% size you can see. And if we make it 200%, how much will big it will be? Yes, it is this much big, which is okay. So my Pico is gliding and then changing the size. What next we want? It is changing the size. It stops and it says hello everyone. Maybe you can, actually instead of 200, you can make it 300 also. You can check it according to the backdrop that you have used. What is happening here now? Now the size is 300 only because we know in a Scratch it takes the earlier property. So what I will have to do, what we should do, we should at the very beginning, we should set the size to 100%. So that then it increases. So maybe make it 220. We will see what is the correct size. Fine. So we are resetting size at the very beginning. We are setting the size to 100%. It is going to the top, it glides, and then we are setting the size. Next, this should say some messages. So it is very simple. We will have to use this command, say welcome. For maybe 1 second. And then it says something else. You can also, make up your own messages, which is perfectly fine. Welcome to the Pico show. Welcome to the Pico show. Okay, for 1 second. So it is giving these messages, and after that, what do we want? I'm just changing some of the messages so that the speaker gets some time. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Then I'm changing the direction. So the direction should be basically, for direction, you will have to go to motion and point in direction. I will say -90 because we want it to, turning upward. So let's see if it is working fine or not first. Okay, so it is turning upside down with -90 point in direction. But we also want it should actually go to some position, somewhere here. And its size should also then decrease to 100% instead of this 220. So this is 166 and 232. I'm again taking the coordinates 195, 253. So after point in direction, it should be, where do we want to send our Pico. So it is here, then we will again change the size. Isn't it, these small commands and all, how we are using everything and how we are compiling everything, it makes a lot of difference, and it's really amazing. So let's run it and see. So, this is again pointing in -90-degree direction. So again, what we will have to do, we will have to reset it. So at the very beginning, what we will have to reset, we will have to reset the size, we will have to reset the position, and we will also reset the degrees. So point in degrees 90. So at the very beginning, it should be 90 degrees only. It goes here and then it goes to this position, and then we will again glide it to a position. Maybe glide it to 0, 0. Okay, so let's run this much. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Okay, fine. So it is gliding. What do we want after gliding? After gliding, it is again saying some messages. So, you can add some messages. And as the speaker is also saying again and again, do not forget to subscribe to the channel. We are going to share so many nice videos that everybody can learn to code. You need not to spend any money. It is absolutely free. Just come to the class, see the videos, and I promise you, you will be able to learn a lot new things. Okay, so glide to 0, 0, very good, but we will again have to, point in direction. So you should change this point in direction to 90 degrees. Then again, increase the size to a little bit. There is a lot of combinations that you want to try out. So set size to again 220. Set size to 220. Then again, some messages. So I'm putting a message before we start. Don't forget to subscribe. Fine, you can modify the messages according to your wish. Welcome to the Pico Show. Okay, one thing I think welcome to the Pico Show. We forget the Pico Show. So let's add up this message as well. Welcome, then set size to 100. Before gliding, we want to say to the Pico Show. So let's run it and see. Okay, I think this x and y coordinates we will have to change. So instead of y coordinate 253, let me make it maybe 180 because I want its head to be a little visible. You will also have to manipulate with your coordinates and other stuff. Yes, now it looks good. To the Pico Show, it's coming down. And before we start, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Maybe we should, this point and direction block also should be above after this and before gliding. You can see your permutation and combination. It is according to your imagination, how you want your show to happen. It is your own show. You can design it as your wish. And I believe you guys are more imaginative than me, and you will be able to actually design a, a lot better version of this Pico show. Show me your better version of Pico show for sure. Okay, so before we start, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Subscribe the channel now and share this video with all your friends. Fine, what else we want after that? After then, we want this Pico to dance. Okay, so how do we make the Pico dance? Before we can make the Pico dance, there has to be a music. So for music, we will go to sound and we will see, okay, there are no, music available. So how you can choose a sound? You will have to click here, click on choose a sound. And from here, you can actually select the sound. So let me see what sound I have selected here. You can also try out your sound. So it is like, drum and dance match. These are the two sounds I have selected. So because I do not want to do all this research here. So drum, and I'm taking another one. Okay, so this is the sound of drum. You can choose another one as well. So what was that? Drum and dance match. Yes, yes, yes. This is dance show. So dance has to be there, and the what could be better than magic? So dance magic. I have taken these two sounds. You can explore the entire library, see which music you are liking, and if you are not liking any of the music, you can upload your own sounds. You can record your music as well. You can actually, if you sing well, you can record your own music as well. So yes, definitely we will do exercise where you record your own music and you become the pop star. Okay, you can try out this as well. I am not very good with singing, so I can't do that, but you should definitely try it. Okay, so fine, we have a music. What do we want now? Now we want to start the music. Okay, so start the music. So go to sound and start music. Start sound. Dance magic. Yes, let the magic start. Let So we have put up the dance magic, this music. Currently my sharing sound is off. So let me share the sound. Okay, now the sound is shared. So this dance magic, we have added this magic. What do we want? Next, I want my dancer, my Pico to dance. Something like this. So what it is doing, it is jumping up and down. So you can see it is actually jumping up, down, and its hands are also, jumping up and down, hands up and down, hands up and down, and jumping. So how do we get that effect? How do we get that effect? So let's understand this. To get this kind of effect, what I'm going to do, first thing, I need that costume where the Pico's hands are up also. Currently in this given costumes, the hands are only down. I want another costume which with hands up. So I'm going to make a copy of this. To make a copy of this, you right click and click on duplicate. You right click and click on duplicate. So what you can do with this, you can actually select these hands. You can see there is an arrow, and very carefully just turn it up. Turn the hands up like this. Turn the hands up, position it properly. Similarly, do the same thing with other hand as well. Okay, and position it properly. So I have another costume with hands up. You want, you can actually rename it as well. From here, Pico hands up. And I'm going to rename this also Pico hands down. Okay, so now I have these two costumes, Pico hands up, Pico hands down, Pico hands up, Pico hands down. Very good. So go to code, and we are going to repeat this sometimes. Go to control, take this repeat block, maybe repeat it 20 times. Let it be 10 times for now. So what we are going to do, the costume needs to change. So go to looks and change the costume. Switch costume to, this is currently hands down. So switch it to hands up. I think I will stop this sound sharing. Sometimes it becomes annoying. So switch costume to hands up. Wait for some time. Wait. That wait could be probably 0.3 seconds. And then again switch costume to hands down. So I'm again taking the switch costume to hands down. Okay, let's run it and see how it is working. Okay, so it's 0.3 seems to be too fast. Maybe we can make it 0.5, and we also need to make it jump. So to make it jump, let's understand about the coordinates a little bit. Understand about the coordinates. So in Scratch, this middle position is 0, 0 coordinate. Okay, so you will have to draw two lines, something like this, to understand the coordinates. This is your x-axis and this is your y-axis. Okay, so in the middle it is 0, 0. As you move up, your y increases. As you go down, your y decreases. So here the y coordinates will be in negative. Here in this entire area, your y coordinates will be in positive. And so, okay, let me draw this again. Okay, so you will have to, understand this is the center. This drawing is a little bit not set, so that perfect. So, and this is my x-axis and this is your y-axis. Here, if you go here, axis positive. If you go here, your axis negative. So this is 0, 0 middle. This is 200. Okay, so the entire screen size is 400 by 400, and this is 200. This is from 0 to minus 200. This is from 0 to 200 y, and this is from 0 to minus 200 minus 200 for y. Okay, so you can understand this is x. The standing direction is y direction, and the sleeping direction is x direction. Middle is 0, 0. As you move up from the middle, it gives you a positive direction. As you go down, it gives you negative direction. So what do we want? We want our Pico to jump a little bit. When we say jump a little bit, it means my Y should increase a little bit. So we will go to motion and we will say, we will take this command, change Y. Okay, change Y by 10. And change again y by minus 10. So the Pico actually comes back to its original position. Let's run it and see what happens. So we have actually put up a weight after this costume change, but we have not put up the weight after another costume change. We should actually put up a weight after another costume change as well. So let me put up a weight here as well and run it. Run it again and test it. Final, we are testing it. What you can do now, you can actually add more sound and more steps. You can make it glide here and there. Your Pico can change the color, so you can actually go to looks, and every time you can change the color. So to change the color, you have this command, change color effect, that you can probably put up here, and let's run it, and you will see the changing color effects when Pico is dancing. To give it a more pop-like effect, you can actually change the costume colors and all. You can add some more sounds as well, and you can stop the sound as well. When this repeat is done 10 times, you can stop this sound dance magic. You can make your own dance event. You can choose your own dance songs, and you can give some more steps by creating more costumes for your Pico. So create one according to your imagination and share it with us in the comments. Any doubts, any confusion, please do share it with us in comments. We will be happy to help you, and see you soon in the next video. Bye bye.